Hey GlamFam, Linwood here. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about protective styles. Why? Because I'm sick and tired of seeing so many people talk about, girl, I got me a protective style and nothing is being protected. Like where? What are you protecting? I don't understand. So I would like to give you guys a quick breakdown of what exactly a protective style is so we can kind of dispel some of the myths and get down to the truth of the matter. Because these days, everybody and their mama is claiming that they got a protective style and ain't nothing being protected. So, let's go ahead and cover this. Number one, if a protective style is not protecting your ends, your roots, your edges, or your reputation, then it is not a protective style. It needs to protect all of those. Let me cover that real quick because I'm sick and tired of seeing people where they got micro braids or Senegalese twists or a sew-in done by the person next door or I don't know, their hair is dry and they're trying to put in some twists, or they're wearing a twist out trying to call it a protective style. A protective style, what it's meant to do is protect the hair. Now, the previous definition before this video was that it was a style that was protecting the ends of the hair from being manipulated. The problem is that so many people did that and didn't think about basic hair care and just standard everyday things that you really need to know in order to protect that hair and keep it growing on a consistent basis, that they're doing these protective styles and oftentimes they're not seeing any real growth. They're actually seeing the hair get worse. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and break this down really easily for everyone to be able to understand so that way we can kind of get down into all of the nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? So basically, let's go ahead and cover this. If your hair is being pulled excessively tight, it's not protecting your edges. Your edges are going to be gone. You will be edgeless in Seattle. I need you to love those babies. Anything that's causing a ton of tension to those edges is not going to be protective. If you are not moisturizing your hair before you style it, before you twist it, making sure that hair has a proper protein and moisture balance, whatever you're doing is not going to be protective. It's like being like, oh, I've got a roof over my child's head, but you haven't fed them in 3 weeks. You're not protecting them. You're starving them. I need people to understand what actual protective styles are so that way they can take care of it. Let's take micro braids for instance, because I know somebody is probably in their feelings about the fact that I even mentioned micro braids in this because they think that in fact those and Senegalese twists would be classified as a protective style, but to be quite honest with you, they're not. Let me be plain. You're taking a very small amount of hair and adding an excessive amount of hair onto it. It's more hair than what's naturally occurring for that section of hair. You're braiding it in, and then oftentimes that's going to cause it to be tight. From there, I see so many people instantly pull that hair into a ponytail, which means you're adding added tension onto this hair that's already being stressed and strained with this added length on here. There's nothing protective about that. That in fact is stressing the hair and causing those follicles to be weakened over time. If your hair is dry and you're doing twist styles on there, it's still going to break because the number one cause of breakage is dryness. If you're wearing a twist out, it's not a protective style because your ends are loose and they're being manipulated. The twists, in fact, probably were a protective style. When you twisted it out, it was just a style. No protection. Please stop telling people that you got a protective style and you don't even wrap your hair at night. Okay? What are you protecting? Where? Like why? It's not your reputation. You're not protecting that. You're not protecting your hair. You ain't protected an edge. You haven't protected a root. What are we protecting? And you don't know? Me neither. Please understand that a protective style is nothing if you do not have basic fundamental hair care down. And this is why you guys hear me harp on it so much, because if you don't have this together, you can protect all you want. You still gonna get pregnant, okay? For all the adults in the room. Hopefully you cut all of the details there. If you found this video helpful, please let me know in the comment box below or give it a thumbs up. Share it with a friend that you feel like could benefit. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please understand that while I may be fussing, I'm doing this in a loving manner and in a jovial manner, so be lighthearted about it. My goal is to help you guys obtain healthy hair, whatever the cost, whatever the stakes, whatever it comes down to, because I've got so many people that are following these people who are doing protective styles, like, I don't know, maybe some of those styles over there. Or if you're watching on the mobile app, some of those styles down there, you know, whatever. But they're not actually protective, and they're not actually telling you how to protect your hair so you can see length and length retention. So I hope this video helped, and if it did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up in the comment box down below. or sharing this with a friend, or heck, you can do all free, whatever. I can't speak today. You guys take care. God bless. Stay glam. And you know I love you, boo.